Okay, I just pulled off my Rosebary campsite, so it's time to begin the trek to Shah or Misty or wherever the hell it is that I end up. I don't even remember what campsite I'm on. So, yeah, I just, when I got to Rosebery, the first site I intended to check out was the westward facing point site on the south end of the lake. The one, yeah, the site on the east side of Rosebery that was the closest to the portage I came in on. And for whatever reason I didn't see it while I was paddling. So I just kept going rather than backtrack and see if I missed it. So I just passed it, and it's really nice, and there's nobody on it. I mean, my site was alright, but that's it, it was alright. That site was elevated, had a nice open view of the lake, still would have been right into the wind. I'm at the 200 and change from Longbow into the Tim River, and then hopefully I have a nice, relaxing, enjoyable paddle down the Tim, which probably won't turn out that way, but you never know. Apparently there's a lot of beaver dams, so we'll see. So I'm at the 400-meter-ish portage along the Tim, bypassing the little bit of swifts, and the map says there's falls somewhere. You can't see them yet. But I've been paddling for a couple hours. I'm light peckish. Got lots of choices. I thought I would stop and send a spot message and have a little something to eat. It's very calm here. It's no surprise, I suppose, and yet the bugs are really light. So it's nice to just be able to sit here and relax and enjoy it. And once I'm done talking, I'm going to stare at the river instead of away from it. That was a nice paddle. That was a really nice paddle. I'm glad I'm not done with the Tim yet. I'm on Shah Lake. It's been a pretty peaceful day. I was here early, 1 p.m.-ish. Gone for a few swims, read a bunch. It's just been a low-key, relaxing day after the, 4 hours or so it took me to get here. I've decided I'm going home tomorrow. I can't get the state of my car out of my mind. It's I've not been able to let go of it, and it's affecting the whole trip. I'm all I really want to do is get to the car and start making phone calls to figure out how much that's going to cost me. Tomorrow I'm going to, it's going to be a good length travel day. I haven't actually looked at the map to figure out what Jeff has to say about how long it will take me, but I've got 2 portages into Misty, neither all that long, close to a 1K out of Misty into the Petawawa, into Little Misty. And then there's 3 more portages up the Petawawa, and then the portage at a Daisy, and the portage in a Hambones. I think all told I have 7 or 8 portages to do tomorrow. So it's going to be and I'm paddling upstream in the Petawawa. So all those things combined, it's it'll be another good day of travel. Well, I just pulled off my Shah campsite. It's a buggy morning. It rained a bit last night, which doesn't help, but it's just early morning, so mosquitoes are going to be out. Mosquitoes gonna mosquito. But yeah, now I'm just going to find me the access point and find me the portage into Pandian Pond, and we begin our trip. So I'm just getting set up to start this 900-meter muddy portage. I thought I'd best send a spot message. This is my first. I'm off script now. I'm not on my route as the map that I left for my brother and my wife, showing where I was supposed to be. This will be the first spot that I'm sending them that shows me to be somewhere else, so they're going to know something's up. But it's July in Algonquin. It's not exactly the deep wilderness, but if something were to happen to me, and I hadn't sent a spot to let them know I'd gone this way, any would-be search and rescue or what have you would not be looking in this direction. So it's just best to let them know I'm not where you expected me to be, and they'll probably be paying more attention to my spots after this, just to see what's going on. Well, as promised, this portage is extremely muddy, and as of course I'm starting my way up the Petawawa. Little Misty is really just a wide part in the river, but since I'm going up the Petawawa, it stands to reason that my portages are going to be more up than down. So it's been muddy and steep and not fun. Well, as promised, that was a buggy portage, or a muddy portage. Actually, it wasn't bad on the bug front. So I'm into Little Misty, and I actually have a decent paddle upstream now before my next portage. All I have left is a 450, a 135, 420, 135 combined, about a kilometer. There's nothing. Just did the little 135, and all I have left is a 2-minute paddle to the takeout, and this trip is a wrap.